Guys, I think this is gonna look really fucking sexy, okay? Truly, I hope so, and I think it is. Man, yes. Anyway. Thank you for being here, everyone. I don't want to make it all about this. I want to like focus on the good things. We have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. We have the Seven of Cups reverse. I want to focus on the good things. I want to focus on like the job at hand, okay? Which is, which is us. Ultimately, it is the things we're going through. It is the experiences we're going through, the hardships, etc. But I always say, you know, like it's all a reflection, it's all a projection, it's all some kind of creation of ours. So I want to focus on bringing that right side up, right? Three of Pentacles, because that's the only way. I kind of want to say like we better ourselves or some shit, right? So I feel like collective, like either you're already on some kind of journey of making something right side up, like the Ten of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles reverse into a Ten of Pentacles by like your own merit, or maybe by some kind of like co-creation, some kind of collaboration. Like the dog's barking so intensely is also telling me that, okay? I'm also hearing the co-creation thing is, I'm hearing necessary, but it's evident in as much as like you, like because everything is like a projection, a co-creation, it's kind of like you turning your Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right side up. I feel like this has something to do with your destiny is what I'm hearing. It has something to do with your DNA, right? It has something to do with your like ancestral line. So maybe you've been like very much working with your ancestors, or you're about to work with your ancestors. Either way, like this collaboration that you're having in order to bring this Ten of Pentacles right side up, like it holds in itself some kind of, how can I say this? It holds in itself some kind of like necessity. I feel like necessity for knowledge of projection, necessity for knowledge of co-creation. Like I kind of like had to like really search for that, because like every time I got to it, it almost like left me, okay? Okay, let's see what's happening. The Queen of Pentacles, I'm telling you. Like Ten of Pentacles, schmentacles, right? Like if you're the queen of, right? And again, like the queen, the feminine energy is actually just giving me this vibe of not having like receiving rather than giving, you know, being the receptive energy, okay? So I feel like you might be connecting with some kind of very very high vibrational aspect of yours that has a lot to do with physicality or with the 3D, okay? And I feel like this physical higher self aspect of yours is kind of what I keep getting, some kind of like smoothing over energy. It's kind of smoothing over your relation with everything. Because I'm hearing like that's the only way your DNA can be fully repaired, or that's the only way you can be in full comparison, in full not control, but in full embodiment of your full DNA potential, okay? Yes, let's continue. Ooh, temperance. Because we knew that. We know we gods, right? We know we are divine. So I feel like I don't want to say you're about to be blessed. I want to say you're about to be a very big blessing, okay? I feel like you're about to be a very big blessing in a sense of like this 3D higher self aspect of yours, being in this co-creation flow with your human 3D aspect, is creating some kind of like resonance effect in like, I don't want to say other people's DNA, because from this consciousness there doesn't feel like there doesn't feel like there's a separation, but it feels like it is creating some kind of dynamic of projection in other people's DNA. So I'm hearing like your physical life is like precognition to what divinity has in store. Okay, so you receive the divine energies, things happen in your life, and then you put it into the earth, right? And so I feel like you need to recognize that it's very important how you not only manage this energy, but it's very important how you kind of perceive this energy, how you perceive the things you're going through as well. Because if you perceive it in a negative way, I'm also hearing to tell you, like, even if you do perceive it in a negative way, it's okay, because I mean, like, negativity exists, right? But it's important for you to perceive it in the best possible, like, divine way. Otherwise, like, the collective or the people around you or the, like, DNA around you is gonna be perceiving it as a threat energy as well. Whoa, okay. So like it's like this is some kind of like divinity in flesh energy, right? Like this is divine energy. Everything is divine, but you understand what I'm saying. And so like even just the way you perceive things, it's going to change people's lives, because the way you perceive things manifests in your life, okay? And then it manifests in other people's lives. So you need to be like aware of not just the power you hold, but like the grounding force you hold, okay? The Six of Wands reverse. Like this is again this like unsuccessful energy. If that's the way, if you perceive anything as dark, the people or you know how like everybody in a community, like even physically, is connected in some kind of way. Like we share the same kind of germs, we share the same kind of like microbiomes somewhat. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? So if your like spiritual health isn't like, your spiritual perspective health isn't like up to par with what you truly are, then it's also not going to be up to par in the environment that you're in or in the experience that you're having, okay? I'm hearing like remember that you affect everybody. You affect everything. So you need to be very aware of how you choose to ground this divinity, because again, like I feel like you can either which way is okay, and I don't want to get too much into like any kind of lower energies, but you can choose to perceive it any which way you want. But I feel like you want to be this like motherly, loving, nurturing, caring energy, okay? And I keep hearing there's something very significant about like the physical aspect of your higher self, which I feel like yes is you, but there's some kind of like almost like an aspect of yours that you maybe sometimes deny, or that you choose to not see because of the perspective of sometimes choosing not to see with compassion or something. I don't know. Like, which is okay as well. But this aspect of yours is the divinity. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that like I understand how this can maybe even have some kind of like gaslighting energy to it. But you need to recognize that the co-creation, the smoothing over of the inner co-creation within you does require that there is a place for gaslighting, for deception, for darkness, for lies. You get what I'm saying? Like there has to be that place within you, okay? Especially because I keep seeing the Three of Pentacles as well. It's kind of like the trinity. It's the father light, the mother darkness, and then the child unification, okay? So yes, that's like not only does your perspective really matter, but like your perspective like enhances or deactivates, I'm even hearing, like the DNA of the surrounding body, okay? Ace of Cups reverse. So I feel like this Ace of Cups reverse is actually okay. Like this is the third cup. This is the third cup that she's not holding. Okay, so I feel like this like co-creation thing, that this like smoothing over of your innards in order for you to activate the outside, the DNA of the beings outside of you. This third cup, this co-creation, the third party is God, or it is this like outer aspect of you, or this aspect that you've not met, or that you keep denying, or I don't know what. Okay, so again, like you might be experiencing this as some kind of like closed heartedness. You might be experiencing this as some kind of unhealed perspective. You might be experiencing this, but like I'm hearing that this is you. Okay, I'm also hearing for some of you collective, this might be how people are perceiving you, okay, because of like the energy you carry. But I'm also hearing to tell you the reason for that is because maybe in the past you still kind of had this perspective, and you were kind of engaging with your own healing in a state of like, you're hurting me, instead of why am I hurting myself, or something like that. Okay, so like this requires, I'm hearing this requires a lot of like not emotional intelligence, but like sacral intelligence of you. But like you are co-creating something very beautiful with the Trinity within you, right? You are co-creating something, and like you are the co-creation. You're co-creating a whole lot of like health, abundance, wellness, and stability. But I feel like in a spiritual manner, I'm again getting a lot of Yggdrasil trees. It's like sitting on your throne on Yggdrasil, okay, as this divine being, okay? And again, this Ace of Cups reverse and the Six of Wands reverse depends quite honestly on your perspective. But this is the third cup from divinity, from you being poured out. You're already holding two cups. The third one has to be here. You might have had some kind of issue with like third parties, or shit like that, like cheating or never being good enough, like being the third party, blah 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 blah. But it was all about your perspective. Okay, it was all about your own engagement with it. And I feel like you're about to be fully in awareness and fully in embodiment with this. And I feel like you're about to be like rich beyond measure in the most spiritual sense. Okay, I'm seeing the like foundations. Some of you might be very Christian, right? Like I'm seeing the foundations of like New Jerusalem with the multitude of rubies and like shiny stones and shit. And when I put down the the deck, it fell on Nine of Swords reverse with the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the Holy Trinity, or the Mother, Father, Child, God within you is like really stepping up. Okay, so be aware of how you're creating. Okay, because you are affecting the DNA of those around you. Okay, thank you so much, collective. That was your reading. Please do the thing, and I'll see you again for another one.